orders in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time. There's the shot! An early chance there, first of the game.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Esposito. Diouf. Now it's Martinez. Cacare. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cacare. Good, strong midfield running here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Esposito. Spread out to the left. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's Zielinski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zielinski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
DiMarco goes short. Here comes the cross. Chance to shoot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Como are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And this is Morata. He's free, he has got space. Decent chance! Zielinski. That's going wide left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bastoni. Here's Zielinski.
Inter really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah.
Tries a shot! Martinez gets flagged offside. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. Esposito. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Paz. Can he get it through? Chance to shoot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We're looking at a different game now.
Como really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Paz tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Diouf. Bastoni. Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Morata. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Carlos Augusto. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking...
Shot at goal! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Inter Milan with the lead. Barella. And it's Diouf. Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. And he's intervened well there. Good running, strong and purposeful. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's DiMarco. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
It's a promising position. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Esposito. Cacare. And he's quick to return it. That is good strength. That's where it came from. And that is well cleared.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.514 spettatori.
And the shot! And there's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It is compelling. And the finish! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment, Brad, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Como leading now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
He leaps for it! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
Well, they just...
It's Morata! And that's in! And they've got their lead back. What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Paz. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has left him in a heap. Paz. Can he get on the end of this? Has a look up and delivers. DiMarco. Paz promptly onto that, and that is that. Morata! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Cleared without hesitation. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Como surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Bastoni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, this is a very... Oh, good effort! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, at least it's earned them a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Cambio di giocatori.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
In towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball.
Como nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he's picked it up out wide. Getting up there! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Como are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Como have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find a correct...
It's Morata! It's a loose ball. DiMarco threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the... Oh! And he's stuck it away. No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Tries to pass it through. You can run onto that. And that's a simple one for the keeper. DiMarco. He's picked his way through, and he's managed to get free.
Oh, really well played.
Mkhitaryan. Kakari. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He goes to finish! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Como breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. And it's Sailamakers. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kakari. Paz. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Rabiot. But Asagi receives it in a good position here. Como leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. That's a sharp pass. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Como currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gabia. And it's Silamakers. Looking for a runner. And he's straight offside. Fofana. Lovely, now then.
Milan definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponent...
And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Como. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try! Chance again? No.
Como really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Tomori clears it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Fofana.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He leaps for it. Harmlessly behind. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Paz. Pavlovic cuts it out. Rabiot. Now it's Nkunku. Paz. And here's Morata. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Quickly taken. Ramon. Como heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's made its way to him. And this is Rabiot. Rabiot cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
Chance! More pressure on the opposition goal. Corner number 2 then. Mignon claims comfortably. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. That's a good ball out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. And he lines up a cross. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Salmakers. And it's Fofana. And it's Nkunku.